Hi guys, I'm emmanuelvandeth, multihullsworld. Today I'm in Bordeaux for the really first world premiere of the Lagoon 82. The Lagoon 82 is a brand new model, it's the flagship of Lagoon, and we will discover in details. Let's go. Hi Thomas.
Hi Emmanuel, so welcome on board. Welcome
you.
on board the 82 number one. As you know, the world premiere will be at the Cannes Yachting Festival in September, in a few weeks' time. But today was a special day because we had a visit of the owner of the boat for the first time. So I'm very glad you could come and join us and also have a look at the boat finished in the water, ready to be tested. And
Yeah, we expect to.
We'll see each other in Cannes.
Thank you
Thank you.
Thomas, bye-bye. Hi Mathieu.
Hello Emmanuel, welcome on board the brand new 82, the hull
Thank
number
you.
one. Very lucky to be here actually because it's a pre-show of this boat before the first premiere that will be at Cannes Boat Show.
Yeah, that's it. We are just in Bordeaux, the shipyard is just there. And it's a premiere, just something like 7 weeks before the real great show, which is
The real
Cannes
great show
Yachting
at Cannes.
Festival.
Exactly. And so here we are currently on the tender lift, and this tender lift is one of the main assets of this new model because it's a very large tender lift and much more modern compared to the previous version. So this tender lift, as you have seen, is very big because it's 22 square meters, okay? And this tender lift is going down aft of the two sugar scoop. That means that we have no more constraint in terms of length of the tender. So the only constraint we have is the weight of the tender that should not exceed 1.3 tons, but virtually we could have a tender up to 10 meters there.
Wow.
So this is something really new and really new also in the whole industry. We hope our customer will like this new asset. Now I would like to show you the aft cockpit directly. So here on the aft cockpit, same. The surface is quite large. We've got more than 40 square meters here. And we are working with loose furniture, meaning all the sofas there, we are able to adapt, to customize the sofa, and we've got different versions to adapt all this area, and especially the aft cockpit. We can either have extra sofas or another design of sofas, and we can also put another storage space that will be a sort of sunbed at this location, but a very modern sunbed with the ability to move backward and forward the backrest to create a bench as well, and to enlarge even more the storage space. On this boat, and compared to the previous boat, we have enlarged a lot all the storage area because we know our customers, they like to have toys on board. This is really important, and also for the crew to be able to handle all those toys in a good way. Next area can be the forward cockpit.
Yeah, okay.
Let's have a look.
We have place here. It's okay. It's like a walk.
I think we've got enough. We've got enough just to pass through. All right. So this forward cockpit has been changed a lot, but we kept the assets from the previous Lagoon 77. So for instance, the 3 furlers are hydraulic there because the size of the sails are quite large. For instance, the spinnaker is more than 400 square meters.
Wow.
So we need to have power in the furlers, reason why we are using hydraulic furlers. Also, please note here at this location, we have a bigger forward cockpit. Sunbed on the starboard side and U-shaped sofa on port side. Here we'll have a small table, a small coffee table as an addition coming just at this area. What is also interesting is that below this mattress, you've got a big trunk to store your Code Zero, especially the Code Zero, because we know that the crew, usually the Code Zero is a very large sail, and most of the time they are always asking themselves where to store this sail. And usually before it was only put on the net, and this is something we wanted to avoid. So now we've got a proper location to store the Code
that's
Zero.
great. That's a good idea.
Now let's have a look at the saloon.
Wow, that's amazing. So large.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the saloon is very large, still very comfortable, and we have enhanced even more the quality of the material and the quality of the furniture, for instance. Please note also the way we are handling all the woodwork. A lot of rich material and rich furniture. So fabric on the walls, for instance. Here we've got a table with real marble. It's a real marble table. And once you turn your head and you see the forward part of the saloon, on port side we got this bar in where you will find everything which is needed on a bar, meaning a fridge, a wine cellar, an ice maker, of course a sink as well. All the counters here are made in laminam, so once you touch it, you've got this stone effect, which is very appreciated.
Oh, that's nice. That's for this.
Yes. On starboard side, we have moved the chart table. So here we've got everything to drive the boat. Of course, all the repetitors and everything to manage the electricity on board. We know that electricity is something very important on board. And here the ability to drive the boat as well. Something also important on this boat, we have included a new device, which is the ability to have the silent mode at night. The battery bank here is large enough to handle the AC system during at least 8 hours, so during the night.
Without gen.
So without gen, so meaning without any noise.
So you can really have a quiet night. That's okay.
And this is the objective, to have something completely quiet at night and not to be disturbed by any sound or vibration.
Cool.
I would like to show you the owner cabin.
Masterpiece. Ouch.
Yes. So, welcome in the owner cabin. Here at front, we've got the very large dressing.
That's a real one.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a fake.
At aft, we've got the bathroom. And of course, what has been the Lagoon signature is the hull door.
It's just a piece of deck, so we can just ask, what is it? Of course, it's the balcony.
This is the balcony, exactly. So let's imagine you are sleeping on your bed there, you wake up in the morning, everything is quiet because you had no noise during the night. Then you have a quick swim. You go back on your ladder, you come back on the balcony, you go to your shower, you're dressed up and ready to go for a beautiful day.
That's nice. I agree.
Excellent, excellent. Now I would like to show you the crew area.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so here we are at the location of the crew area. First, we have modified the woodwork on the flooring there to really show to everyone that you are entering into their own area. We start with the galley, the kitchen, in which you will find all the furniture like at home. So for instance, a big fridge freezer with an ice maker, and all the rest of the equipment is a melee equipment. So for instance, induction cooking plate, and the extractor here, which is a real extractor. Oven, of course, microwave, coffee machine, dishwasher there, and on the other side, we've got the washer and the dryer. Below my feet, just there, you've got an extra fridge/freezer that you can use actually with a thermostat. So you can use it either for a fridge or for a freezer. And then we access to the real area where the crew is sleeping. So we start with 2 bunk beds on top of each other. Okay, lot of storage space behind those cupboards there, same below and same on those areas as well. So hangers to put your jackets and everything. Then we enter into the bathroom, so meaning toilets, sink, and here, while I'm standing, we've got the shower with the shower head just there. And we finish with the 2 bunk beds on the forepeak. Everything is linked together, and it's more than 1/4 of the boat dedicated to the crew. With different access. You can access from here, and you can also access from the galley, thanks to this.
Yeah, you said to me there's something here.
Yes. So here you've got a ladder, electrical ladder that you will deploy, and all the crew can pass through this big hatch directly from the deck and without having to annoy the owner in the saloon. So once the owner wants complete privacy because he is with friends, he is with guests, then the crew can access their own area without disturbing all the rest of the guests.
Precise. So let's go to...
Let's go to, the boat is so big. So we've got
the
4
guest
cabin.
Yeah, for the guest cabin, you said.
And we go to the guest cabin, aft starboard.
Okay,
let's go. So here we are in one of the guest cabin. We have kept what is the DNA of Lagoon, meaning really the comfort on board. So this comfort is even more enhanced with the quality of material we are using now. Fabrics everywhere, so less wooden parts and more fabrics, more leather parts. We've got leather at the desk, we've got leather on the cupboard as well. Please have a note also on the mirrors. They are not classical mirrors, they're fumed, bronze fumed mirrors that is given this aspect of, and this ambience as well. The lights has been changed also. And as usual, for usual things, for instance, every guest cabin, every cabin got its own dedicated bathroom.
Okay.
All right. Let's have a look now on the aft port side cabin. Let's go. Please note also the access to the cabin. We don't have plenty of steps. Here we only got 8 to 9 steps maximum. So here, let's go to the aft port side cabin. As you noticed, this cabin is slightly separated from the rest of the boat with direct access from the cockpit. Why? To avoid people coming later than the other one on board, to disturb everyone who is sleeping already on board. So this one is a bit away from the rest. And this cabin is quite...
So it's the Fiesta cabin. Something like
Fiesta cabin.
We can say that.
Lot of adaptation. Here we've got 2 beds that can slide together to create one big bed, one double bed. Okay. Of course, as every cabins, everything is powered with AC system. We've got possibilities to put TV, sound system, all the classical features. And just behind you, you've got the bathroom as well. Emmanuel, I suggest we end with one of the masterpieces, which is the Flybridge.
Come on!
So before getting up to the Flybridge, I would like you to notice the way we access the Flybridge. Before on the Lagoon 77, we had an helicoidal step access, and now we have a straight step access to the Flybridge. The objective was also to be able to go up with a tray and to carry a lot of different things. A very large area.
That's it.
Very, very large. So same, we have kept the comfort zone at aft of the boat, here with an L-shaped sofa, a beautiful marble coffee table. And little by little, when we are going forward, we'll have more technical area. Here in standard, we have this beautiful teak table, able to receive 10 people. And behind me, we've got this new bar that we designed exclusively for this model, with a sink, a big grill here, double-sized grill, electric, a fridge, storage space, and an ice maker. One detail, but it's not really a detail. Actually, the bimini, the hardtop we got in on top of our head, is a full carbon hardtop. The idea is to save weight on the upper part of the boat. And also, please note, as a standard, we've got these sliding curtains just in the middle in order to create more sun, if ever necessary, in this area. So as said, the aft of the Flybridge is meant for comfort, and the forward part is more a technical area. So two things. Once you are at the helm, we have enlarged the size of the windows there in order to have a perfect view on the shape of your mainsail. So if you need to adjust the mainsail, you don't really need to leave your helm station because you have a clear view of what is happening there, and you just need to adjust using the 5 different winches. Those winches are electric, so you've got electric commands of the winches, and you've got the commands of your 3 front sails furlers that are still hydraulic furlers.
That's nice. And we can expect something like 10 knots upwind with 12, 13 knots?
With 12, 13 knots of wind, with a quiet sea, yes, you will reach easily 9, 9.5, 10 knots. What is driving the speed of this boat is really the hull design, actually.
VPLP?
And it's a VPLP boat. So we know from the beginning that the design and the lines would be great. And yes, this is really the kind of speed you can expect with this boat.
Nice.
And when you are downwind, of course, you will reach 13, 14, maybe even more sometimes.
Thank you. So we are really, we want to test, but after you, we know you have to do the shipyard test at first.
Totally.
That's the rule, but of course we expect to do this just after the show.
We are waiting for you after the Cockpit show.
Don't forget us.
No,
please.
we won't. You will be invited, officially invited on board
to
proceed to this test. So I hope you enjoy the visit. Next step is at Cockpit show, so we hope we will see a lot of visitors coming to have a look at this beautiful new baby.
We hope to. Thank you, Mathieu. Thank you so much.
Yeah, welcome,
Bye-bye.
Emmanuel. Salut.
Hi, Amin. So you are the first owner of Lagoon 82. You discovered just now your boat in Bordeaux. So what is your feeling, and what are you expecting to do with this really amazing boat?
Yeah, it was a very positive surprise. I was concerned because getting a new boat, and I have several lagoons and other.
Oh, really? You have before?
I have Lagoon 51, 55, and I'm in the yacht business as a charter operator also with luxury cruise yachts. And getting a new boat is always like the first time you see it, you feel like, oh, there's so much to be done. There's so much missing, and I arrived. It's the first time I see it live. I've seen it in the shipyard, but everything is perfect. It's beautiful. It's like very small things to do and fix. The design is amazing. It feels very, very light, like breezy and fresh, beautiful colors. And to be honest, like buying this 82 was a leap of faith. I just trusted Lagoon and Fred and Mathieu and the team because I didn't know what I get exactly. So we were still specifying the boat, and I was already signing up for the boat. Yeah. You were asking what's the plan with the boat. Like I'm a passionate sailor myself. Actually, I'm a software entrepreneur, but I created yachting business, which is a leisure business. It's a lot of fun. It's
So you're a
beautiful.
sailor.
I'm a sailor. I sailed to Africa, to South America, to Greece on my own. First Beneteau 35 that time, which is also Chantier Naval Beneteau.
Yeah, that's it.
And then I always had boats. And I just turned it into a business because maintaining a boat by yourself is a lot of work. And I just was happy to have a staff and a crew and an operations team. And we operate several boats. Yes. So this one will go to the Red Sea.
Okay, Red
Brand
Sea.
new boat, brand new destinations. I just came back. We've explored Alguna, Sani. We've been to Saudi Arabia, most of the places, Red Sea Global, and I've not seen a sailing catamaran except for the day cruisers where like 40 people do
Oh,
a
really?
party.
Okay.
It's full of motorboats, but it's not the same feeling. So we'll be the first one to offer Lagoon luxury cruise charter in Egypt.
Ah, that's a good project. Thank you, Armin. I hope you enjoyed this visit. It will be possible for you to discover this catamaran in Yachting Cannes Festival next September, and then we expect to have a sail test on board. Stay tuned. Bye bye.